Is keto for you?
Yes. No. Maybe. If that's a question you've asked yourself, stick around and let me help you find the answer. Hi everyone, I'm Nancy and welcome to my channel. This is my very first YouTube video. Woohoo! I'm very excited to be here. I have a great conversation planned for us today, and I'm very excited to be sharing my experiences, my knowledge, and my lifestyle with you.
But before we get started, why don't you grab your favorite beverage, sit in your comfy spot, and let's spend some time together.
I want to share some things about myself first. Then we'll get to that all important question: is keto for you? I'm from the east coast of Canada, born and bred. I'd like to give a great big shout out to all East Coasters watching today. Stay where you do till I comes where you're at. I left the East Coast and ventured all the way to the West nearly 8 years ago. Now that's a conversation in itself for another video. But I will say overall, the move has changed my life for the better. I am a female with muscular dystrophy. I'm trained and I'm vented, and I use a power wheelchair for mobility. With all these challenges, I am quite a busy gal, which you'll get to learn as we go along. Okay, let's try to pick apart this keto way of eating by doing some investigation. Here comes the 5 W's. So actually, the 5 W's came into being in the 16th century by Thomas Wilson, a writer of English verse. I posted a Wikipedia link for those interested to learn more about him. But for our purposes, I'll leave this historic fact right where it is. Take a breath, take a sip, and away we go. The 5 W's are who, what, where, when, and why, with the bonus question of how. So let us apply these questions for you as they relate to our very important question I posed to you at the beginning. Is keto for you? Hopefully, as we dive into this investigation, you will have some more clarity. So, looking at who? Well, in my opinion, who is anyone with some stubborn pounds to lose. And they can be very stubborn. If you're like me, I've been a yo-yo dieter most of my life. But keto changed that. I won't explain that here, but there will be another video covering that topic. Also, who is anyone that's tired of eating their current food program and they want something healthier, more flexible, and delicious? This who might be you. So let's go on to what. Actually, what is exactly the keto food diet? It's a low carb, and when I say low, we're talking like 20 grams
Of carbs per day.
It's also high fat, but it's good fat like nuts, seeds, nut butters, avocado oil, other healthy oils like coconut oil, ghee, extra virgin olive oil. And it's also moderate protein. Now, I'm not going to dive more into the keto way of eating other than this here. But it's not just about carbs and fats and proteins. It's deciding how and when to eat on a personal level. Is it 3 meals a day, 2 meals a day, or 1 meal a day? Now, I love good food too much to eat 1 meal a day, let me tell you. So I'm somewhere in the middle. 3 is too much food for me, so I stick to 2 meals and
I do.
intermittent fasting the rest of the time. So you take your what, you plan out what you eat, how you eat it, and then you'll find out if exactly the 20 carbs fits your lifestyle. Let's move on to where. So where we eat actually post-pandemic, I mean, at home, at the office, in restaurants, eating out with friends, at their houses, in the park. So it's about like where you want to eat. Think about what fits your lifestyle once again. Most or some of us work from home right now. So we have kind of like temptations. Our office space is just right around the corner from the kitchen where all the goodies are in the fridge, in the cupboard, in the pantry. So even though I just had a coffee break 15 minutes ago, I'm thinking about those leftovers from last night. Do I want them now or should I do some more work? You know, situation has changed for everybody, so our where has changed. And it's up to us to have that control and figure out where our lifestyle fits.
Into the keto diet.
Okay, let's move on to when. So, normally everybody eats 7 days a week, but on the ketogenic diet, you can eat 5 days a week. You can fast for 2 days as long as they're not back to back days. You can eat 7 days a week, but it is encouraged to intermittent fast as well. So, say you fast for 16 hours and you eat for 8 hours. Those times can be adjusted depending on your workday, depending on your
Family situation.
whatever fits your lifestyle once again. Dr. Becky Gillespie is another YouTuber that I follow. I'll put her link in the bottom in the description below. She talks about the 0123 program. Now, I like that program because it's zero sugar, it's one salad a day, it's 2 cups of vegetables, and you stop eating 3 hours before you go to bed. It takes time to get used to that, but I think it's very healthy and it's very thought out. So I think for even the busiest of persons, it can work. Maybe you want to give it a try. So let's move on to the why. The why for me is pretty explanatory. It's to be healthy, to be satisfied, to enjoy food, the foods that we eat. I'm a bit of a food fanatic myself. I think about food, I watch YouTube videos about food, I write about it in my journals, I take pictures, I print recipes. Yeah, you can say I'm a food fanatic, but that's a good thing. because I like good food. So my why is very simple. It's to be satisfied, be healthy, and enjoy the foods that I eat. Maybe that could be your why. So let's go to our bonus question. How? How do we do this keto diet? Do we even want to? For me, I'm 2 meals a day,
with 1 to 2 snacks and intermittent fasting.
and that works for me. I hope you find your how. I hope that the keto diet helps you to a better lifestyle. It's not for everybody, so don't be discouraged if you try it and you don't like it because it it does take time. It takes dedication. It takes planning. So if you have this mindset going into it, I think your 5 W's will help you answer that important question. Is keto for you? So before we go, I'd like you to do the YouTube drill. You know it. Like, share, subscribe. If you want to be notified when I upload my next video, click on that bell icon and you're all set. So until next time, be your best self. That's Nancy signing off. Take care, everyone.